Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maximo and I'm here taking a look at Indoor Sports World. This is a game by Super Icon, and if you believe that... Why does it say Icon up there? Why does it say Icon? I've got no idea. But if you remember who Super Icon is, good for you. If you don't remember who Super Icon is, they made Life of Pixel on PlayStation Mobile, and I believe they're working on a game called V-Tracks, which is a Trackmania style game for the Vita. I also believe they're working on a sort of Battlezone homage. Alright, so let's just have a quick look around. In the options, we have the volumes, obviously. Tweet the trophy wins, which is kind of cool, but I don't bother using it. There's also the controls for the different sports and the credits. If we go to the shop, there's only one thing you can buy right now, which is basically a set of customizable stuff. So it's like you can buy like 16 different. You can buy all these different visual things. Like if we just wait for the store to load, yeah, as you can see, we can buy dart sets, dart boards, air hockey mallets, pucks, tables, whatever. Now we've also got the profile, which you can view your stats on. I've played for this for about 40 minutes, but I have given, even though it says I haven't given snooker a go, well, there is a reason I haven't given snooker a go. Well, I have given snooker a go, but it works exactly the same as pool, really, except different rules. So it's like, okay. And darts I have given a go, but I don't think it counts if you quit the game halfway through. Also, it asks you to change the name of your... take a photo of your face. So you'll be seeing a photo of my face that I took while I was wearing my headphones and looking like a complete arse. So you also get these customizable cues, and you can customize pretty much anything about your game. As the further you go throughout the game, the more stuff you unlock. And of course, you can go and buy all those customizable ones if you like. So, yeah, it's okay. I've got nothing against a little bit of customization. So, we've got 4 choices here. Exhibition, which is basically putting you up against the AI on a single match of, well, something, as you can see here. And I'll go and play every single sport that I can, because there's only like 4 sports in this game, and 2 of them are pool table based. You got the arcade, which is basically, you select whatever difficulty you like, and then you just play a random sport. You've got the seasons, which basically is a ladder of stuff you go through around single events, and then you can practice pretty much anything you like by yourself. There's also multiplayer, but for some reason it makes you take a photo again after you've already taken it the first time, which is really odd, so I haven't tried that yet. I have played this for about an hour. Despite what the stat screen says, I just quit out halfway through because I had stuff to go and do. So I'm just going to play a single match of something. So you've got a choice of different locations. I'll just pick a random location because it doesn't really seem to matter which one I go to. And I'll start with air hockey for 1 game against a rookie opponent. See, there's me, looking like a complete and total tool, and there's a default character on the right who also looks like a complete tool. So, game on. First thing you're going to notice, performance in this game is actually horrible until it gets to the actual games. See, look at that. That's like 15 FPS right there. How odd is that? Like, I wonder what this scene contains that makes the game slow down so much. I really have no idea what it could be. So if we tap the screen, it'll take us to the air hockey table, and then level of detail kicks in, and it moves really smoothly. So this is air hockey. If the puck stays on your side for too long, you will get fouled. The idea is that you have to hit the puck using your finger and get it into the opponent's goal. And what else can you say about air hockey? The game actually feels really good because the game controls, most game controls, you expect the puck to, not the puck, the whatever you call the thing that you smash the puck with, you always expect the thing that you smash the puck with to be underneath your finger, but this is actually slightly above it, so you can still see exactly, you can still see exactly what you're doing, and most of the stuff in this game is like that. And that's it's a pretty nice consideration. But, well, I don't really think there is a but. This is a perfectly capable air hockey game. But, to be fair, there's no real twists and turns to it. I understand it's trying to be realistic, but air hockey, after a while... Air hockey is one of those things that you enjoy when you go out bowling, because you don't have a table of it at your house or in your game rooms that you play, like, every day. You just enjoy it every time you go out bowling or something with a friend. Having it be one of the main cornerstones of this game, I don't think that is the smartest idea. I really don't think it is. It's just... Air hockey is too dull of a game to play for more than like 10 to 15 minutes. And then there are some... And then this game can force you to go like up to 7, and you can have things that go back and forth like this for a really long time, because the AI... The AI is sufficiently human-like in this game, and quite intelligent. It's quite intelligent, but it doesn't cheat, and I quite like that a lot. Except, sometimes... It'll let the puck just time out, and, you know, it'll let me basically place it and take the first shot, which is... It's quite annoying, especially when it happens like 2 or 3 times in a row. Which has happened to me more than once. Not much else I can say about air hockey, really. I'll just end it off that. I will quit back to the main menu. And let's go and play another sport. So... I'll go to... yeah, just random sport again. Okay, we'll go play darts next. One set, one leg against a rookie opponent. Oh, it's that douchebag again. Oh, and also that guy on the right. So this is darts. It works pretty much exactly the same as you'd expect. It's darts, so what you do is you have to aim your shot by touching an area of the screen, and then you have to draw a vertical line upwards. And apparently I hit the bullseye, and he got nowhere close. So I just want to pop back out to this for a minute, because I want to show the darts controls. Oh well, that was convenient. So it says here, in dart mode, drag to aim and swipe up to throw. The speed and direction of swipe determine throw accuracy. You must throw in as a vertical line as possible. Now, I really have no idea what constitutes where you're supposed to swipe up to and how fast you're supposed to do it. So if I swipe up really quickly, in the straightest lines possible, I can't for the life of me figure out what the game wants me to do in order to actually hit where I'm supposed to hit. Like, am I supposed to swipe, like, to the very top of the screen? Am I supposed to... Maybe I am supposed to swipe to the very top of the screen. It doesn't say exactly whether you're That's a rookie AI, and it's getting that sort of nonsense. Oh, great. Be right back, sorry. Goddamn spam telemarketer bollocks. So I guess I have figured out what the game wants me to do. Just swipe up, directly up on the screen in a straight line, but the game doesn't tell me that. And I spent like 15 minutes playing games of darts thinking, well, what the hell does the game want me to do? Because it doesn't say in the manual that you have to swipe from the very middle of the screen all the way up to the top. I guess I can't blame the game for that, but when I'm not capable of like picking up the game and saying, oh, I need to do this, because it says swipe up to throw, but it's like it doesn't say swipe up to where. It's like, do I swipe up to the halfway point of the screen? Do I swipe up all the way? It's just, I would like this game a lot more if it was a little bit... Oh. I busted? I thought I was on 41. Okay, maybe. But, I mean, darts kind of has the same problem that, it kind of has the same problem that Thingo does. And by Thingo, I mean air hockey. It's not something you want to play constantly. And it's just, it feels so boring after a while. It's kind of odd, really. It's just... Okay, I gotta hit double A to win. Okay, so it wants me to swipe up the middle of the screen. Yeah. So I swipe up the middle of the screen, and I win. It doesn't feel like a game that I want to play for very long, especially when I never liked darts in video games. I don't mind playing darts in real life, even though I don't do it that often. It's just, it's kind of odd playing darts in a game because it's like, you feel like that you feel like you got the shot perfect and then it just doesn't happen. It feels a little bit more random on most video games. And it feels weird. It really does. So the final game, or should I say the final two games that control in exactly the same way, are snooker and pool. So I'm just gonna play 9-ball. 9-ball. And I'm gonna play one game against a rookie, Claire Jones, looking like a hippie. Who is Claire Jones anyway? I wonder if these are real people or just caricatures. So here we are in another random location, so let's just... Yeah, he's chosen to make me break. Great. That's actually good for me, so I can actually show it off. So this game works pretty much exactly the same way that you would expect from the other two games. Except the frame rate in this game actually takes a few hits when you're on specific levels, and it's kind of odd because it isn't doing it here. You use the left analog stick to move really quickly, you use the D-pad to move really slowly. You can tap this button up the top left here to go into the upwards view. You can spin the ball pretty much any way you like by, using the little cue ball up here with the touchscreen. And you can also turn off the aim assist at any time. So if you want to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge, you can do that. And we break. I don't mind pool, but the thing is, there's already a version of this on the Vita, which is a ton better than this. I mean, this game's okay, don't get me wrong. It's okay, it works. It could do to be with a little bit higher frame rate, but it does work. The question is, though, why would I play this over something like Hustle Kings? I played a lot of Hustle Kings, and I sucked at it, but I still played a lot of it. And this game isn't really better than Hustle Kings because I don't get the fine-tuned control that Hustle Kings gives me over the cue ball and what happens. And in Hustle Kings, it feels like a more fully developed pool game, and this feels like it's a little bit thin on the ground. But most of these games feel like they're a little bit thin on the ground. So, yeah. Also, my face coming up every single time is just, it goes from slightly funny to really annoying really quickly. But it works okay as a pool game. It's just, if somebody asks me, oh, Blue Maxima, is there a pool game on the Vita that I would really enjoy? I wouldn't tell them to go for Indoor Sports World. I'd tell them to go for Hustle Kings. It's not the fact that this game isn't good, it's just the fact that it's not good enough to beat out Hustle Kings. I actually have a friend who played a ton of Hustle Kings. I think he got the platinum. And this is like a real life friend, not a guy I actually know on the internet. So that brings me to the main problem with this game. And I suppose it can be kind of justified by the fact that this game is $5. And I don't expect it to be absolutely amazing for $5, but it feels like it's a little bit thin on the ground, and most of the games are either just okay or have better versions. Like, what was that game called? There was a PlayStation mobile game that came out in the initial rounds, of PlayStation Mobile, it came out in the launch window. Like, it came out like the day PlayStation Mobile was available. And I keep saying to myself, why was it, there is no real difference between that game that came out on PlayStation Mobile and the game in Indoor Sports World, except that it just doesn't include, like, the customizability that Indoor Sports World includes. Pool and snooker are very faithfully recreated. Bollocks! Are very faithfully recreated in Hustle Kings. And this game, while it is a good simulation of pool, it just doesn't feel that as good as Hustle Kings. And darts, well, it's darts. There's not much you can say about darts. But if you are a very specific person that wants a collection of these 4 games that you can play at pretty much any time, and the AI is really kicking my ass now, Jesus. But if you want a collection of these 4 very specific games that you can play at pretty much any time, well, you know, Indoor Sports World isn't the worst choice. I mean, like, it does have multiplayer. I haven't tested the multiplayer yet because I don't want to take another photo of myself. But it's hard to recommend this to any specific person who's looking for an indoor sports game. I don't know, maybe if it had more sports, I'd be able to say yes to it. It feels really odd. This game feels like it fills a niche that doesn't really exist. And I'm not really sure what to say about it. It's got plenty of things to do, if that's what you're looking for. Like, you've got the arcade mode with all the different unlockable bits. You've got the seasons that you can go through, like, one after another. You've got multiplayer. And you've got a fair bunch of trophies as well, but yeah, I don't know. I cannot recommend this game. It's very average, and I have trouble recommending it because of that. Because the week this came out, we got Euphoria HD, Mutant Mudds Deluxe, and bloody Terraria, and I can't for the life of me say, well, this game's worth picking up if you're spending $50 to pick up all those other games. Maybe this one's worth picking up, but it's hard to recommend on its own merit. Because it's just so average. Pool was done better in Hustle Kings, and that's half this bloody game. Maybe if they add more stuff to it. I don't know what you would add to this game, but if you added more sports, more things to do, maybe make it a little bit more diverse, maybe even add like a sort of ridiculous mode where everything changes. Like, you can change the rules to something that are absolutely ridiculous just for the fun of it. And, you know, include that as like a free DLC update. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about this one. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.